Oh my goodness, greetings everybody. Welcome to Thursday, July 13th for one of our Some Fridays Off summer show. Xavier was here. We lost him. I'm sure some of you are happy, some of you aren't, but that's okay. That's the way it goes. I do want to welcome you to the one show that is not about Stuttering John this week. I think I mean, talk about picking the
Who?
buffalo clean.
Stuttering who?
It's I'm sure he's a gift that keeps giving, but damn it, that's a that's a whole that's a whole animal that I have no interest in picking off of, honestly.
Monique, before we start, can I sing happy birthday to someone in the chat?
Chuck Khan?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Jesus
birthday
Christ.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Shaka. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, all right then. There you go. Happy birthday, Chuck Khan.
Salute.
Second place winner of last week's fantastic contest that we did. And just so you know, all T-shirts are ordered. I'm going to receive them here and then ship them out to you guys individually because it was just cheaper to do that. That's all. Okay, here's what we're going to do for tonight. So I see a lot of you are making some choices within the chat right now. But if you didn't highlight me to it either on RadioGunk.com or on the YouTube Q&A thing, then I didn't know it was something that you wanted. And, unfortunately, I can't really just, automatically go to a clip. I mean, a lot of these clips took a lot of research to get for you guys. So what we've decided is we're probably going to do it as like it's probably going to be a 3-part thing. And it doesn't even cover the tip of the iceberg. It really doesn't. There's just so much funny stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to the boys about the clips that I have. And what I was saying before we got on air is that a lot of clips, like things that you remember as being funny, a lot of them take buildup. Like they take the course of
Context.
time and context, exactly.
And they don't hold. I found going through my stuff, and that isn't about me, it's about the fans, but I was just trying to fill some time, that a lot of it doesn't hold up like you think it does anymore in 2023.
Absolutely.
What you thought was hilarious, you're sort of going,
It's
And
okay.
then some of the moments are so buried, because they were like in the middle of shows where they were just kind of like,
just silly something. Just a silly
popped
something.
up in the middle of it. There's a lot of things I remember that are like that when the show actually was spontaneous. And
and there were multiple guests and all sorts of stuff going on. I mean, it's kind of frenetic, And David had asked for this specific clip about how do you keep the music playing by Mark Harris and everybody goofing on him in the background. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me see if I can find this for him. Well, you go online, there are like hour-long compilations of Mark Harris, parts 1, parts 2, parts 3, 4 hours long. And I'm like, damn it. And the only way I could find it actually is to look in the comments section where somebody would say, oh my God, that how do you keep the music playing is hysterical.
Thank you, Todd Packer, by the way, because that's where that comes from.
There's a couple of people that have really, really good websites and YouTube channels, and I really don't want to mention them on air. No. And they know why. You know that if you have a Stern channel, you want to keep it to yourself. And
I'm 10 down to tell you that.
Right? I mean, you've experienced how hard it was to perpetuate those type of channels. The moment somebody mentions it, it's kind of over. So you guys know who you are. There are a couple of people that I did take some clips from, but there's some funny video elements. A couple of things I do want to catch on to for this one probably is going to be Mark Harris, some Artie. You guys, I know you all wanted Hate Man as well, but it's really hard to do Hate Man.
on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I personally wanted the Billy West stuff, but you know I know YouTube
The
gods would
N
not like
word,
that.
the everything is so
Though that was probably the funniest show as ever. when
prevalent.
he was-
My God.
Austin's talking about. This is what she's talking about.
What? Say again?
Every
What?
Sonny Hostin on The View goes, "You're the guy that used the N-word a lot." I kind of knew. He's like, "I have never used the N-word." But this is what's
Constant.
done. It's everywhere, and I don't mean
Everywhere.
Howard. It's Howard
Everywhere.
using it over and over again.
Everywhere.
I
I
will
know
say
you
this,
guys.
Monique,
Huh?
Hate Woman is just as funny as Hate Man,
Oh my God, I did a compilation,
and
and
she doesn't get racial.
she does not get racial.
No.
And so what I did is I cut like 6 or 7
saw you.
of her.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. You ready for this?
Yes.
And maybe we'll start with that because the funny thing is I listened to a 5-hour Hate Man compilation today.
Oh my God.
And then started clipping Hate Woman out of it because Hate Man was almost impossible. Almost impossible. But I think that there's a little bit of the Mandela effect going on with I Saw You because we all think that she's the one who says it. But in actuality, it's Artie. I saw you. And they just start laughing hysterically because she says, I saw you on that show. I saw you.
Yeah.
But he's like, I saw you. And that's what makes it so funny is that
Him mocking her. Yeah, him mocking her. Because
He's
she
the
would
one
say
who did it.
she saw him, but then he would, I remember he
saw
would
you.
mock her.
Exactly.
saw
So
you.
maybe we start with a little Hate Woman just because it's really silly and she's so on point with how incredibly like nasty.
So ahead of her
rude she is.
time. So ahead of her time.
Oh my God.
Saw right through his bullshit when we weren't seeing through it.
Absolutely. All right. So hold on. Let me just do a little volume here so that I have it at the right spot. All right. So I've cut this judiciously. So this is like 6 or 7 of Hate Woman. And you know what? It's a great way to start the show because they're just all so silly. Here we go. In case you don't know what the Mandela effect is, the word comes from there's always like videos where you see, oops, I did it again with Britney Spears and she has a mic in her mouth, but in reality, she never had a mic in her mouth, even though everything will show that she had one, but she doesn't. So the Mandela effect comes from the fact that this woman believed that Nelson Mandela had died in like 1980 or 1982
prison,
or
yes.
something like that. And all these people were like, yeah, I heard that on the news too. I thought he was dead. But it wasn't. And it was just
Right.
like this weird positive reinforcement of if you believe it, it must be true. So therefore, this is where soy you comes from. Here we go.
I hear nothing. Just to let you know.
Wait, you don't hear anything?
I hear nothing. It's just, I'm not joking.
Yeah, nothing.
Jeremy spoke,
Nothing.
just to answer your question, early 2000s too, about the late terrestrial years, probably 01 to about 05. Hate Woman is most prominent.
All right. You know what? I was messing with my settings today. And you know every day is this.
I liked it better when I was in Echo because then I could do the little Garrick speech.
Let me see if this works. I'm sorry, you guys. I really am.
Oh,
Let me
oh.
see.
There it is. Today, I
I don't hear it.
am the
Do you hear this?
luckiest
Okay.
man.
Shh, Dennis, shh. Do you hear this?
This woman, I think,
Yes.
hates me.
Yes.
Trying
Slow.
to remember. There's so
Now
much
it's
of
echoing.
this. She wrote a poem. She hates me so much.
It's echoing?
A little
Echo.
bit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's echoing.
God. Damn it. All right.
I thought that I would never see a nose as big as a tree. Then I saw Howard Stern, who's as gay as a fern. I wish upon a star that I could see just how far your nose extends out into space off your ugly, heinous face. And shut up, Artie Lang, you big beast, the beast from Bayonne.
She's not even from
Artie
there.
was laughing. She goes, "Shut up, Artie."
I cut a little shrapnel.
I love her.
He's not even from Bayonne.
All right. I know if
Artie
you guys are hearing
from Bayonne.
I'm going to see if I can.
Next stop, South Ferry.
You know, I don't hear the echo at all, just so you know.
I do.
Do you?
Hello,
I hear myself.
people of Earth. We salute you.
Let me just go to my settings really quickly. This is what happens with this live stupid crap. Okay, speaker default, StreamYard 1. Let's try that. Testing, testing.
Testing.
Any better?
No.
Do you even hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
Guess
I
not.
didn't hear me twice.
Right, here we go. Okay, testing.
Test.
Echoing?
We are.
Echoing.
Yeah, see, of course I'm not echoing. I'm just going to move on. I'm really sorry. I'm not really sure what I should do.
Thank you, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Oh, my Ned Sheckler over here.
Let me just try this. All right, testing 1, 2,
Put
3.
the lotion in the basket.
How is that? You still hear
It's
echo?
still echoing.
All right. You know what?
We've had this before.
I don't care. How about that?
It was your loop back.
Okay.
It's your loop
I know
back.
it's my loop back. I totally know it's my loop back, but I'm not sure what I can do to stop it.
Well, it's when you turned on the Chrome thing to play that clip. That's when it started. Because you're using your same browser that you're doing the show through.
No, I'm
so
using
it's
DLC. Okay, let me
DLC.
Let me try shutting Google Chrome. How's that? Testing.
Hello?
No.
Hello. That's much
Yeah, I
better.
think we're good.
Mozilla
good now.
Firefox never took off.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you just
Yes,
clearly.
yes.
All right, tell me if you can hear the clip. God, I hate myself for doing this. Every time I touch something, it messes up. All right, here we go. Tell me if you hear it.
Someone told me that's
Yes.
Maya Angelou, but I don't believe it. And I think she called back again.
A nose is a nose until it grows. Then it's as big as a water hose. Just like Pinocchio's. Pinocchio Howard Stern. So go to the nose and hear his woes of his broken thumb and his beautiful toes. You're right, beautiful toes. This ugly guy has got to be high. That poon-face Howard Stern. The ugliest guy in the world. Boop, boop.
I like the boop boop.
I love her putting pen to paper and writing that down.
Say it again, John.
I love her putting pen to paper and writing that down in front of her, using the script as she reads it and sings into the phone.
Do you realize that she's putting more effort into doing that than they do in an entire week of shows?
Oh, God, Dennis. We just laughed harder in 30 seconds than we have at the show in 10 years.
Oh, it gets so much better. Here we go.
That chick will take some ugly calls all the time, too, with that voice.
Howard, I'm calling to remind you that you're still hideously ugly. Attaching yourself to a young blonde, pretty young little
Blonde.
girl is not going to change your face any. You look like a character out of the Bible. Your only hope is some kind of a facial transplant.
Wow.
So there.
What do you think she looks like? I don't know. I would love to meet her.
What is this character out of the Bible?
You know what that is. It's the Slappy Yarmulke reference.
Oh, dear.
You
I
know,
give Howard a lot of credit here for playing this. He would never do this today. It's very,
Oh, no.
very self-deprecating of him to do that. He really can't come off looking good. I got to give him credit for playing this over and over again. I guess it's so funny you can't not.
It was constant, though. It's so brutal.
I'm listening to it. The first call was from that woman who hates me, who calls. She loves that voicemail because she can't get through on the regular show, and she's afraid to call me on the regular show.
I don't
But on the
believe that.
voicemail,
It's hard to get
she's
through,
all
by the
full
way.
of fire.
Yeah, free reign.
She started ridiculing how I looked during the Losers versus Corey Feldman E! show. I mean, listen to this.
You know, I was watching you on your E! show with Corey Feldman. I never saw a person that looked so pointy like you, with a big pointy nose and a pointy chin and a pointy Adam's apple. You look like one of those big pointing sticks. I swear to God, I never saw anybody like you before. Go to the spirit in the sky already. Maybe he can do something for you.
She hates me.
I would kill for Chaka Khan to do this vocal for us because I know she can do
She
it.
can. Oh,
I know she
yes.
can, and I know she had to go to dinner because it's her birthday, but she would be perfect at that. All right, here's some more.
Oh, she sounds like my Aunt Eleanor from East Meadow, Long
Oh,
Island.
Jesus. All right, here we go.
I would love to see what she looks like.
She'll never
How often he says this is amazing. I'd love to see what she looks like.
show up.
Never show up, no balls.
Howard, what Angie Everhart said about you being the best date she ever had is like when a guy says about a girl he once went out with, oh, she was such a lovely young lady. That's what she meant. You do not have sex appeal. You are not a hunk. You are not a stud. You never will be. You are ugly. You're a whining crybaby. You have a personality like a yenta woman. You just don't have what it takes to be a sex symbol. Face it already.
Yeah, this woman, I forgot about that call. She can't, wait. She can't handle the fact that someone has something nice to say about me.
Poor you. She's not going to be hot for you.
Yeah.
Then let her suck my toenails. What's less than
Just a little hate man thrown in just so you could hear him.
anything else. She is one skank whore. Skank whore, skank whore, skank whore, skank whore, skank whore, skank whore, pig. Pig, 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 pig. Pig, 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 pig.
Don't you want to meet this guy?
Yeah, I do. He leaves about 50 messages a day about various topics. You know that woman who hates me, the one who thinks I'm the ugliest guy in the world? She calls 100 times a day, even has Casey's home phone number.
Oh, no.
Which I said,
So I'm dying to know from Casey if he ever found out who she was, since she would call him at home and leave him voicemails as well.
how did she get your number, Casey? He goes, I don't know. I go, what are you, listed or something? He goes, no, I'm not listed because I told him I don't want to be. I go, well, you probably are or something. I don't know what you're doing.
He probably gave it to her.
You know, Howard, I didn't think anything could be uglier than what you look like from the front view, but then I was watching you interview that Summer Altice girl when you were standing next to her. Oh, my God, you're a hunchback. I never knew it before. When you were standing up next to her, you get the whole view of your whole body. Your whole back and your shoulders are hunched over. Oh, my God, you look like you were going to topple over. You're a hunchback. I can't believe it.
I'm gonna take a prediction here.
What?
She's a friend of Allison's, and she's taking up white knighting for her. And this is like right after the divorce. And if you notice, the theme is you are not good looking. Stop pretending you're good looking after the divorce. You know, all the makeovers and stuff. And his staff is trying to, get, oh, Howard, you're really a good looking guy. You're really, her thing is you are not good looking. What's that?
I don't even think that's her real voice. How about
You
that?
know, the real
You're
twist.
hunched over.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how you can stand up.
Thank
You're
you,
like
Zeph.
I think the real twist is that it's Ellen Stern.
That's what she should sound like, Dennis. That's the perfect age
Ellen.
group.
You're so ugly from the side. I just can't even look at you.
Exactly.
You're like a monster. It's just, she's so classic. Here's some more.
I saw you on the E! show, Summer Altice. And you were hunchback. Oh, my God, you were hunchback. Oh, my God, I never thought anything could be uglier than you from the front view.
all excited. Calls 50 times a day to tell me how ugly I am. Okay, here we go. Voicemail.
He got
ready?
so delusional with himself at this time.
Okay, this is a woman who hates... Jeez, I don't even remember.
Thank you,
she has a
Shane.
question about the Newlywed Game. I think that's what it was. I should know what the hell this is, but I forget. I listened to these so long ago.
Howard, you old buzzard.
Yeah, it's the woman who hates me. She really...
You know that voice as soon as you hear it.
Wanting to ask some real questions on that Newlywed show, like, Beth, when you look at Howard, which of the following things do you see? A, a Swiss bank account, B, a wallet full of gold and platinum credit cards, or C, a big cash register? You register.
I think it's B.
I know how fussy you are, you little fuss budget.
She doesn't curse, right? She manages to never curse. I really
know
think
how
she's
fussy
Allison.
you are, you little fuss budget.
I gotta give
it's
Howard
Ellen.
credit for playing
Everybody answer the question. Which one do you think it is? The Swiss bank account, the
That's
credit
All
Swiss
card,
three.
bank account.
or the bags of cash in the bank? I think it's
D,
it's B.
all of the above.
That gold
I
and
think it's
platinum
B.
credit card.
Because she's whipped out those credit cards in the past.
Oh, okay,
You picked some good stuff, Monique, from her. I mean, it's endless. You picked some. I don't think I've heard that last one.
It's endless. It's
Yeah,
endless.
that last one I never heard.
Okay, so let's move on a little bit. So,
Cool.
okay, I saw you. I love
Cool,
that.
cool Blue says it's Emily.
Let's see. Do we want to hear from Eric the Midget and his in plain sight negotiations?
Yes, yes, I love it. Yes, Eric the Midget.
Do you want to hear the first time with? Oh, this is
Fredo?
fun too. Do you want to hear the first time with? Let me see if I can find this with 0.0.
Yes,
Oh, that's
zero.
the Animal House clip.
Oh, it's so cool.
Is that Opie and Anthony?
It's so classic. I don't know. What do you guys want? You
I
tell
thought
me.
the origin of 0.0 was Opie and Anthony's ratings at K-Rock following David Lee Roth.
No, it was Eric the Midget and his what was it? His show. He had a show that.
He was going.
Well, they get it from Animal House, right?
Yeah, it's the
but
Animal
they take
House.
a clip from Animal House, but they.
He was doing a meet and greet in the lobby of some football game.
The
or
base,
something.
the
And
49ers.
he was trying to sell tickets for it. And so the news team came on and said, basically, if it wasn't for us, you would have sold no tickets. And as a matter of fact, there were no tickets sold. There were 0 tickets sold. And then Fred comes in with the 0 point, and they just start dying laughing. I do love this clip, though, because, pretty much anything Artie
I'm making
makes
WNBA jokes in the chat.
Exactly.
Sacramento Monarchs.
All right, so let's do a little bit of this.
New York Liberty.
Here we go. Okay.
Oof, look at that wig.
There's a problem with you. And in fact, our lead story today. Howard 100 News to the rescue. Eric the Midget's abortive appearance at a WNBA game in Sacramento, July.
How much do we love that they really took the news seriously?
It was the early days of the best movie because they had real news junkies and that sort of 10-10 win sound.
Yes.
It got a little streamlined and it was better in the early days.
Okay, here we go.
10th, saved after this news division broke the story yesterday. Eric the Midget's meet and greet autograph session had been canceled when no one, repeat, no one, bought a ticket to the special event. But thanks to Howard 100 News, in the space of a few hours yesterday, more than 50 fans reportedly bought tickets to meet Eric the Midget.
So, Eric, I guess you're not so mad at Steve. He saved your appearance.
The fuck up. You are not the reasoning for the ticket sales, you egotistical asswipe. The tickets got sold because finally the emails that I sent out to
the emails he sent out.
The people that go to this room got answered. The people finally bought the damn tickets. They didn't get bought because of your stupid fucking ass. Go the fuck back up to Canada, you worthless piece of shit.
All right. How do you respond to that, Steve? Do you think you still stand by your story?
Yeah, I mean, the facts of the matter are that we did the story. He had sold 0 tickets. 0.
Right.
And we did the story. They sold more than 50. The guy at the Sacramento Monarchs told us about it. Johnny Fratto is thanking us.
Right.
The facts are clear.
Facts are clear, Eric.
There's no facts to that story.
No one likes you.
Shut the fuck up, fat boy.
Is that why he's calling? Because he's mad because he sold tickets? Nobody likes you, little man.
Yeah, check the email box again. There probably more than likely is a hell of a lot.
No need to check the email box. You're hated by everyone.
Well, Eric, I don't know. If I was you, I wouldn't care why you sold the tickets. The fact that you sold 50 tickets is...
Yes.
I can't even believe 50 tickets is enough to make an event happen. I mean, Eric, I wouldn't be too busy crowing about the 50 tickets. 50 tickets.
Where's the event? In a lobby?
No, fat ass.
How dare you? You head of shit.
Well, let me tell you something, Eric. I'm happy for you.
love
You
how
got
much
your
Artie
appearance.
hated
I don't know
Eric.
why you're taking such umbrage with Steve Langford.
Steve Langford sells tickets.
Right.
I've used them several times. Detroit, Cleveland.
There you go.
The fella comes through.
He is not the reasoning for that at all.
You think you're the reason?
They finally sold because of the emails that I sent out weeks ago.
You know how much I hate Eric. I will tell you,
I
I'm
love
starting
Eric.
to warm up just a snurch to him. I really, I just,
Very,
I
very
We need to do a 2-part show on him. He was the greatest gift that keeps on giving. He was
I've had-
phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Link on my MySpace page for weeks.
Well, and yesterday morning, before we did the story, number of tickets sold by Eric the Midget, 0.
The story yesterday must have had some effect, Eric, if you had it on your MySpace page, your friend book page, or whatever fucking page you have. And then all of a sudden, Steve does the story, and you get 50 ticket sales.
It's also been on the JFSC.EU
Yeah.
website
Well, they're
as well.
even more the reason.
Point 0.
0.0.
0.0.
The tickets did not sell because of that Canadian
Eric.
dump.
Now I want you to tell the other two, and I'm about to tell you now. They're out, through, expelled entertainment.
Can I say something here, Eric? I think
0.0.
I think you're being a little unreasonable here. If you had this ticket listed on all of these various things, JFSC, everywhere else, and you sold 0.0, as the gentleman is saying. If you sold 0,
warmer.
and then all of a sudden Steve does the story in
0.0.
Frank, shut up with that button.
and then all of a sudden, now you're selling tickets. Certainly, you must give Steve the credit.
Really?
Stop being ungentlemanly.
He's helping you.
Every week there's a new example of you acting like a shithead boo. Really?
I'm not giving that shithead credit for shit.
Well,
Even if he deserves it, is what
I think you're making a mistake. I don't think that's fair to Steve.
Him covering the story helped you.
I don't know if I have the whole Artie
I
doing that.
hate Langford. I want you to fire his dumb shitty ass.
Why? Because he has a huge penis? Right.
Well, why do you hate Steve? I mean,
helped you.
He's helping you.
0.
Are you saying you don't want any help?
Fred, you push that button one more time, I'm going to fight in New York.
What?
0.0.
Show your fingers. That's why I love the midget.
Howard's trying to punch down on him, but the best part about Eric is he's not having it, and he's hitting back. Initially, he wouldn't hit back, and then as he got a little surly and angry and more comfortable, he started to hit back and call him out. That's the best. The only way to be is on the show is angry. It's the only effective caller you can be is just be angry and hit back.
Just
Otherwise,
be angry.
he'll
Exactly,
just dump
or else you lose.
Yep. Just be as angry as you can.
He had, see the beauty of him. You have to take the delusions of grandeur that little midget had, just absolutely makes him just beautiful. Because
the writer for his appearance in a movie is one of the funniest things I ever heard. Listen, there's so much to get to. I'm not even sure. God. My personal favorite is the Prada Willie story, as you know. So we'll wait on that a little bit. We do also have Artie and High Pitch Mike Disney story.
Yeah.
We also have Artie listening to Evil Dave's public service announcements. Excuse me. We have Gary Delabate puts the stools in his home theater. We have Billy West pranks Gary Part 1 and Part 2. Oh, God. We have the club-footed thing. We have Deion Sanders hosts Miss Teen USA.
Oh, yeah. Howard is honest.
We have that angry phone call. It's the angriest phone call I've ever heard in my life, which I do love. Maybe we should play that one. It's a really easy one to play. It's just this guy who just gets Artie during Prada Willie is my absolute all-time favorite, funniest thing that has ever happened on the show. Let me see. We have Derek the actor. We have Gilbert makes Abe Hirschfield repeat his jokes. Oh, God. Goofing on Jackie's apology to Nancy. Oh, my God. Hugs for Harlem is so friggin' funny. I think we need that, too. All right. Can we do Done Deal Pal and then do Hugs for Harlem? Is that okay with you guys?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Let me just get my shit together here. All right. Hugs for Harlem and then Done Deal. All right, let's start with Done Deal, and then we'll go into Hugs for Harlem. And yes, okay, and then we'll do Prada Willie. All right, here we go. Done Deal. So just so you know, Done Deal was them making believe that it was Ronnie on the phone with some guy who gets increasingly angry to the point where he wants to come and kill
the would-be Ronnie prank call.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to play on the phone? Play in your own time. You know what I mean? Howard Stern is fat.
Oh, sorry. That's Hugs
wrong one. That's Hugs for Harlem.
Yeah, hang on.
Getting them confused.
All right, just give me a second here.
Hello.
What the hell's the big deal? You never heard of a block party before?
What are you looking for, sir?
Dude, what is your problem?
What are you talking about? Who are you looking for?
You know, everything bothers you, you know?
I know, but who are you looking for?
You don't know what it is to have fun, you know?
How about fun when I put my foot in your fucking ass and I meet up with you right now? How's that sound?
You are such an asshole. You know what? You know why nobody invites you to anything now? Because you're an asshole.
I'm gonna fucking bust your teeth out of your mouth.
I'm gonna challenge you to a boxing match.
You puke fuck!
What do you know, motherfucker?
Where are you?
What do you know?
Where are you, you
moron?
fucking puke? No one cares about you. What do you want?
Stupid ass.
What do you
Shut up,
want?
moron. I'm not even putting on a headphone to listen to you. I don't really give a crap what you got to say.
Your fucking house. Oh, you picked the wrong guy to call, motherfucker, because I don't give a fuck. You understand?
I've been hearing you're inviting me
I
for
don't
5
care.
years to your house.
I like to see you bleed and cry like a little
Dude,
girl, and I'm
shut up.
sticking your fucking head in the ground.
I'm an asshole? No,
You're an asshole. You're a jerk off. What?
I don't
What do you
give
want
a
to do?
shit.
Where are you?
Fuck you.
You understand? Because I find out who you are.
You're a total asshole.
You understand me?
Dude, I don't even want to
I
talk
got a lot
about
of gun in my head. I'll come look for you. You understand me? Where are you? I'm
You
meeting you right now.
stupid bastard. Get out of here.
Up with me right now.
Dude, I don't give a
Believe me,
shit.
pal.
Dude, I
I'm a
don't give a shit.
professional at
And I never said that, so
Believe
shut
me.
your mouth.
Give me your address. Give me it. Come on, you're a big tough guy. Give me your address.
Yeah, okay, fine.
What do you want to do, pal? Do I call people at work? You got no fucking life?
Yeah, fuck you too.
Give me your address. Give me your address. You're a big tough guy. Give me your address. I'll fucking pay you to meet you. I'll pay you to meet you. Where are you?
Pay you to meet you. I'll pay you to meet you.
Right by my house.
You understand me? Pay me. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. Where are you?
I'm on the goddamn block.
Fucking jam every object I possibly think of, every fucking hole in your body.
Up my ass.
You understand me?
Why are you cursing, man?
I'm gonna make an example out of you. Done deal, pal. Done deal. TKO. You ain't never done deal. You understand me? You fucking geek. Oh, shit, man. Fucking homo.
Wow.
That guy's great.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Katie Aldana said it, but the New York hothead is the best. They want to be
But
mafia
he's
New
so
York.
trigger hothead.
Yeah,
He goes from who are you trying to get a hold of to I'm fucking kill you. Done deal, pal. Done deal.
I'm gonna pay you to meet you. I'll pay you to meet you.
Oh,
But he's the quintessential tri-state stern calling voice in those years. Or Jersey Guidos, his Autobot.
Absolutely. The total tough guy.
Yes.
In Duluth. You know he's a hothead with everyone.
Yes.
Everyone. He's absolutely that guy.
He doesn't
that
have a
people
tender
now
side.
will videotape beating the shit out, like the guy who tried to punch in that guy's like car window.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
on videotape.
Yep, he's
where he
road
really
rage
broke every
personified.
muscle in his fingers. But yeah, they're just like scary people. All right, let's go on to Hugs for Harlem, because that to me is just like one of the funniest things. I love this clip. It's a little bit long, but it's worth a funniness. Here we
It's
go.
entertainment. You want to play on the phone? Play in your own time. You know what I mean?
Love this
Howard
guy.
Stern is faggot. You know.
So basically, they started to call in with all sorts of different stupid voices, but the one that takes it right over the edge, of course, is Mike Walker.
Yes,
Which,
and the juxtaposition of this guy and Mike Walker is the best combination.
I mean, and I said it. All right. Go ahead. Tell the people out there who you are and what you do.
I'm the founder and a member of No Gravity Band.
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, man, word is born, man. Finally somebody's laying stuff.
He's a grown man, you know that, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Howard Stern? You ain't got nothing else to do. His people ain't got nothing else to do, man. So, if you're a musician, you want to know about anything about the business, you want to ask them questions, you can call my show up. You know what I mean? Please. Hello? Alright. Hello?
Fuck you.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. You wanna go there? Let's go there. Come we can go there. We work for real. You know what I'm saying? This is the Hugs for Harlem show. We ain't no punks on the Hugs for Harlem show. The little tough guys, tough guys, man. You know what I mean? I can get it too. You know what I mean? Anything you wanna say to these stupid viewers out here, man?
Chill out.
Yeah, chill out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come, you know what I'm saying?
Do something good.
Yeah, do something good, you know what I'm saying? Get a job, do something positive, you know what I'm saying? Because who God has...
It is their job.
I know, this is more noble than Frank.
How can they get another job? They're busy with this job.
It's a great job.
What kind of accent does the new Gravity guy have?
I don't know.
But I think that the host sounds like Chris Rock.
He sounds like, the new Gravity guy sounds like he's from Transylvania.
Do something positive. Chill out.
Yes, no man can curse. So you can't curse me because I'm with God, man. And say you can't curse God, you curse yourself. Stupid. And what would you like to tell these satellite bastards that keep calling my show right now?
Let us see what's going on.
Okay, hold on. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
How are you?
How you doing?
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story real briefly?
Okay, go.
Mike Walker checking in. This is some kind of record. They got everyone.
Can I tell you
It's the whole show.
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story? The guy from New Gravity went, let's see who's calling.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to say.
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story real briefly?
I got to hear that part again. Wait.
Hello? And then the fart. How you doing?
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story real briefly?
Okay, go. Hello? Yeah. Some faggots over there from satellite, Howard Stern them, you know what I'm saying, calling my show or some stupidness. Hello?
Yeah, man, I just want to say the show is great. I like the band. I think the band is great.
Thank you.
You big...
All right, well, hello?
The N-word?
Hello?
Here are the issues. I'm going to make it short and sweet.
The Elliot.
Why is he cutting him off?
Who the fuck would...
He didn't say it.
Call the show to tell a Matt Dillon story? And then that fucking fart.
Wow.
Someone's gonna tell a Matt Dillon story and his ass exploded. Holy living, holy Christ. If Bigfoot came in here and talked right now, I'd have an aneurysm.
I know, this show is killing you.
There's only 18 seconds left.
Oh, my God. Who doesn't want to
This
get...
has been fantastic.
Who doesn't Here's the issue. Stop calling my show. Howard Stern, Sirius Satellite. That's what it is. Yeah, thanks. Downtown, you know what I'm saying? They calling my show. Hello? Concept. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. I don't want to be discriminatory to anybody when you say faggot. That's a street term for a sucker. You know what I mean?
Anyway, that was that.
Oh, my God.
So
Two whiskers. Oh, no.
What happened?
I don't know.
Where are you? You have two.
I have no idea what's going on.
He's in an alternate universe now.
Hey,
It's a
hang on, let me
multiverse
just
now.
I will refresh.
The multiverse of madness.
Still for the price of one. For all of you who love Xavier.
Hey, if you really didn't like him once, hey, you got him twice.
You got him twice.
I know you have enough.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love that.
That
absolutely
show
love
was that. This is pre kind of podcast, and so was it? It was a cable access show.
It was cable access.
show.
You weren't, yeah, that's the
Yes,
only
yes,
one they
yes,
take
yes,
calls.
yes. Oh my goodness. Should we? Oh God, I do have the whole Mike Walker fart saga. Do we go to
anything
Mark
older?
Harris with "How Do You Keep the Music Playing"?
Yeah, Mark Harris. Let's do Mark Harris.
Let's do a little. Let's go back in time a
They
little.
don't talk
bit
about
into
him
it.
anymore, so yeah.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Little Mark Harris for you guys.
let's go to Joanne. Yes, Joanne.
I just want to know if he wants, now that Kathy Lee is free, if he'll do a duet album with her.
Duet album with Kathy Lee. Would you be interested in that, Mark?
For a Christmas album.
Right.
Oh, a Christmas
Isn't
album.
that nice?
Because somebody
Well,
wants
that
to
would be
do
great.
it.
I know the way I feel for you is now on the
Who did that? Tell me you didn't fix the tape.
That in her eyes I didn't see forever.
No, you didn't fix the tape. That was Caroline Hirschgerg.
It's got to be Caroline
Best
Hirschberg.
of lovers. The tape was fixed, I thought.
What do you mean fixed?
When Nugget played it, I thought so.
All right. Hi, you're on the air. I don't know what you're talking about. Chris, you're on the
you
air.
don't, of course.
What,
Yeah, Howard, even Sirianni's getting a kick out of this right now.
you think Jackie's wife is laughing at this?
Oh, my God. You got to put her on. She's better than Mark.
No, I think she's saying, man, we ought to record him, Jackie. All right, thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right, Bob, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, John.
You get a taste of, and I'm sure you went through this, trying to get trying to record a Mark Harris song while they're talking through it, and they stop it every 3 seconds, and all you want is the whole song.
All you want is
and
the
you're
song.
and you just have to stop it, and they stop it again, and you're trying to put it together, and they never play it all the way through.
Oh no, they don't. I mean, the best you get is like maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then you gotta stop it.
We're going to go to a video component and do a little bit of, you all know David from here, but for some of you who actually didn't listen to the show back in the day, the whole reason that he's called David the violinist is because Mark Harris brought in this guy named David to accompany him.
Who was his boyfriend as well.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And so those
could
are
be his boyfriend who's married to a woman.
And we have that video component as well. So let's continue this.
Yes, Bob? All right, yeah, Gary.
Hey, Mark, other than the dog barking sound effects, do you think that we did something to this tape to make it
I don't
sound
know
different?
what you did. We did nothing.
That's you.
Yeah. That's you singing.
Oh, that's fine. That warbling is you. We didn't do anything.
The warbling. Yeah, don't play any sound effects, because Mark thinks we're doctoring his music. You know what it is? Mark doesn't listen to himself.
Mark has never heard himself.
Why don't you? This is you.
Why don't you promote some of the performers at Caroline?
No.
That is my job.
And you promote them.
If we Detroit with every day to make it.
And he's pining away for his wife. I'm tributing.
With any luck, then I suppose.
You're doing a tribute to her.
The music
as you wish.
Never
He's not done.
How do I keep her music playing? How do I make it
lost?
How do I keep a song from fading?
A thong? She wore a thong?
Too far. If we were still the best of lovers.
Oh, Ray, the best of lovers. I think this is him, pretending he's a straight man. Pining away for his wife.
No, this is him doing a showcase at Caroline's that I'm here to promote.
I tell you,
under these circumstances. Yes. That's what you select.
I long for the sound of fingernails on a blackboard. I really do. Yes, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I'm a big queen.
Vote for gay
here come the
marriage.
homophobic callers.
What are you doing?
What is he saying?
What are you doing? I'm almost wrecked my car.
John, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
How can you have this guy on the radio? This guy's stupid.
I am stupid, you're right. And you are smart.
Hell of a lot smarter than you.
Mark Harris always rolled with the punches.
There's nothing better than him jousting with the Neanderthals on the phone.
And he keeps his cool all the time.
Yes.
He never loses it. He knows that he's a parody of himself. There's nothing about him that you would think is serious. I mean, he
takes nothing seriously or himself seriously, which is why he works.
Unlike
dear
Howard.
Christ.
Look at this superstar.
Oh, dear God.
Today's a big performance, right?
The big performance, the big show.
What's going on? Tell me what's going to go on.
Look at David.
Well, we're going to sing live for you, of course. Smith, I believe, does someone sing live on the radio? I don't know. But until eternity, it's classical pop combined with Puccini.
And David over there is going to perform with his violin.
David's going to play the Puccini part for Nazi.
Two of you meet. I can't wait to hear the song, believe me. I'm just building toward it.
Yes.
All right, the two of you meet. David, he gets you up to the room drunk, and there he disrobed you?
I think he got me up to the room. I couldn't make it.
David, he disrobed you once you got up to the room?
He was already so drunk.
That is a scarf.
That you helped me into.
Yes.
You disrobed him?
Yeah.
You did. You helped him get into his bed?
Yeah.
And you took off his clothes. And was he aroused by this activity?
It was
hey, I'm only 48. Of course I'm aroused.
He's
Was he
48
aroused by
here.
this activity?
Wow.
After this,
Jeremy.
he was very awake. I mean, he was very...
He was very ready.
Orgasms later, I was. So are we getting to this?
Wow.
Everybody's waiting to...
Oh, what happened?
No, I just wanted to see that. I just gave a quick intro as to who he was.
So what
just
is
to
it?
set it up for the song.
So what is it with the hair pieces? Because his hair is just as ridiculous as Howard's.
Oh, he looks better than that. I know it's ridiculous, but it looks better than Howard's.
That's a
very
stretch.
That's a stretch. It's a fine line. Oh my God! Look at.
Mark.
He's so earnest, and that's the best part. Is he's just taking it so.
Long as the river finds its way to the sea, as long as the robin.
Well, can you raise it a little bit if you
sings his song from a tree?
Jesus.
That's how long I will love you until eternity. Just as long as there's laughter from children at play, and we're sure as tomorrow comes and brings another day, just as long as my heart sings, you'll be my destiny.
That violin is
unreal.
Just as long as there's laughter from children at play.
He's so... Oh my God.
Jesus. Just as long as my heart sings, you'll be my destiny.
I can't. I just can't.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. He honestly thinks he's like a 40s crooner. He really does.
Well, here's
you
the
have to
funniest
be
thing
earnest
about
about
that is the fact that Sal sings exactly the same way and
Good
does
crooning,
like this
bullshit.
cabaret croon thing.
Yes.
That he thinks is so spectacular and so like amazing to hear, but in reality it's just horrible.
It's the same as that. It's
Arm and David need to. Oh my God!
Oh,
yes.
that'd be great.
Jesus.
That would be great. We should do that, Jeremy. That's a
Jeremy,
given.
brilliant. I love everything about that.
How do you make it love?
Wow.
That's a Frank Sinatra song, right? How do you keep the music playing?
You know what I'm thinking? It was redone by some guy. It was like a duet that he did with.
Yeah,
a
maybe you're
woman.
right. Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember for the life of me what it was, but I just cannot remember right now. Maybe somebody in the chat.
Shaka Khan brought up a great point, and Mark Harris is, like I said, jousting with the Neanderthals. He's really like lightning quick, but you don't care. Like what he says doesn't really go deep or anything like that. He's absolutely like lightning quick with comebacks, but it doesn't do anything to anybody. There's sort of like innocuous comebacks. They just land and they just.
I feel like we need to do a Mark Harris thing.
He deserves a whole show.
Absolutely,
he deserves a whole show.
And I think that
from his whole beginnings, because the whole way he came on the show.
He's a great Dice Clay fight back in the early 90s.
All right, I love that. So we will definitely do that.
No wonder Martha Ray fell in love with him. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all fell in love with him.
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
I gotta say, nothing put a
Was it
smile
James?
more on my face in the morning. Hearing that, there's no better alarm clock than waking up to him sing. It is just.
Yeah, I think it's James Ingram. I just looked it up. I think it's James Ingram.
What?
Yes,
That's what it
yes.
is. James Ingram.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a black guy.
Doesn't he sing? Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right? Oh,
Yes,
I didn't think that was the same song.
Yes, he does. All right, hang on a second, because I'm pulling something up for us, and let me just do a visual component to it as well.
There's a visual?
Well, so the whole Prada Willie story, which is one of my favorites.
Yep, you're right. Just one.
He talks about. Hey, Xavier.
What's up?
Oh, hey, just checking in. Hi. Just wondering where you were. That's all.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, what's going on with you? We haven't. Heard
I got migraine.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a migraine
Phantom Zone.
Ain't doggy.
I'm a fellow
migraine.
migraine
And StreamYard's been kicking me in the balls. So.
I'm sorry.
Take a shower, X. That's the answer to everything. Gets rid of the migraine.
Yes.
Shower.
I'll take one right now.
Why don't you put us in with you while you shower?
Sure. Why not?
Sure. All right, let's do a little Prada Willie.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a bath. Okay, if you guys don't mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna
light some candles, have some Chardonnay.
You know what? Stick your face in the buttermilk and take a sip. Take a buttermilk bath, X, for Mark Harris. I'm going to take a buttermilk.
I feel like I've lost control. Okay, here we go. Artie Lang.
Hi, Jerry.
Willie, one of my favorite things ever appear on this show. Here we go.
They asked you to do a benefit for Prada Willie?
Well, listen, this was awful. This was just the worst night of my life. I mean, guy did a good... My buddy asked me months ago to do a benefit for kids, like do stand-up up in Boston. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. So I don't know what it was for. So we're on our way to Boston Saturday, and he goes, listen, man, I know in your act you talk about I eat a lot and you're heavy now, and you can't do that here. I'm like, why? He goes, well, you know what this is for? I'm like, no. He goes, this is for kids and, you know, the parents of kids who have Prader-Willi disease. I'm like, what is that? He goes, well, they don't have a 15th chromosome, these kids, and their brain doesn't tell them when they're done eating. So these kids will just eat and eat and eat, and they'll shovel it in and shovel it in, so don't do any food jokes.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, fuck, without food jokes, you know, what am I the only other thing I got is bashing the gays. I got nothing.
Right.
So I go up there, and there's an enormous buffet at the Prader-Willi buffet. No, they didn't show, but the parents...
If they saw the buffet, they go...
Yeah,
exactly.
they have to tie them down.
That's not even a joke. Like, they go nuts, they run towards the buffet, and, of course, I overeat at the Prader-Willi buffet.
Right.
And, like, I stuff food down. I can't stop eating because I got drunk first and I couldn't stop eating. Like the disease. So, before I go on stage, they show a video of these children.
Okay, let me show you the video. I found the video, and you need to... It's something you need to
Is it wrong if I start laughing?
Oh, it's just so wrong. It's as wrong as things get, but I don't care. Here we go. Actually, I need us on screen so that we can appreciate this.
Mm.
I don't want to laugh. I'm not going to. This is Maribel, by the way.
What was that shot looking out the gate? What does that do? That's not...
This is like torture.
That's bird food. Crackers. There we go.
I swear to God, I just see these people at Walmart. I don't think this is a disease.
Yeah, it's very Walmart. Bruce Valanche, that's good too.
Bruce Valanche.
That's a brunette. Brunette Valanche.
I'm scared to die. But I want to see God, but I'm scared to die.
What the hell is this?
This is the Prader-Willi video. This is the Prader-Willi, so let's go back.
From a show that has two morbidly obese people?
Before I go up, I got to follow this. The saddest video you ever saw.
Well, what's in the video?
And the video is all the children that have this disease and the parents struggling with dealing with them, and the parents look like they're going to explode with exhaustion. They can't. The kids don't sleep. They have too much energy, and they have to always monitor them because they won't stop. They'll eat themselves to death.
And they're all real fat, right?
They're all enormously obese. So there's the one they focus on is a 17-year-old girl who's 400 pounds. Mm-hmm. And the parents have to hire these enormous bodyguards and put padding up all over because when the ice cream truck goes by...
Oh, man. When the ice cream truck comes by, what happens?
She hears the bell.
What?
What are you doing over there?
What do they do? What do they have to do?
When she hears the bell.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, God. The parents are sleep deprived.
You're very sensitive.
It's thunderous. The house is moving. Like fucking boom, boom. They hire these enormous bodyguards.
You know, guys that live there to tackle her?
Yeah, well, they hire these guys who like used to play for the Bears. Like Mike Singletary lives with them, and they have to tackle her.
Oh, that's
and there's all pads and
they show a film of that, and then they go, here's Artie Lang.
Well, this is why. Oh God, they show a film, and it's so sad. It's like, and all the parents are there, and you know, it's heartbreaking, and literally, like it ends with these kids maybe dying, and it fades.
Oh my God.
It fades to black.
I never heard of this syndrome.
It fades to black.
They did a whole special on it, like on
They did, and
How many kids have it?
And I had seen the special. It fades to black, and the guy goes, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Howard Stern Show, Artie Lang." So I go up, and every instinct I have as a comedian is to say, "Look, I have this disease." Clearly,
just to jump on a table and eat some rolls.
But this huge buffet had, you know how at weddings they have carving stations?
Yeah.
I was at the carving station like all night. I couldn't stop going. So my first joke was, I've been cut off at the carving station. And it like gets oozed. Nobody and goes, oh, is this guy gonna make fun of eating? Like boo, you know, people are booing. And then I just, I'm sorry. And then
I'm working for free.
It was a real awkward moment. Like, thank God, because they said thank you. And then I went into some jokes about the Red Sox as it was in Boston, and I made a joke about Bill Buckner. They booed it. Now I'm bombing.
Over the crowd.
I don't know what to do. So at the end, there was an old guy not laughing in the front, and I got mad. So I got dirty because I was being clean. I got dirty, and I said fuck in the joke. And when I said fuck in the joke, the old guy goes, he loved fuck. So I just ended dirty. And exactly.
Hey, look at this.
And then I got off the stage. It was. I mean, they were happy. They were happy I went. But.
Oh God.
Oh dear Christ.
I love when Howard and Robin have to fake laugh to rise to the occasion to match Artie's genuine laughing. They do this thing where Howard's not quite. But this is Howard's dream, though, is to punch down and fat shame, and this gives him the perfect window to do it. He loves this.
Oh, he loves it.
Yeah.
You know, just the visual of what Artie is talking about just makes
that's his dream. Is everybody's fatter than him. He loves every minute of this.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry, but you know this is what's missing from this show because you don't have real life experiences of going to a benefit for overweight children where there's a giant buffet before the show starts.
A comedian is missing from the show.
How is that even right? How is that even right
so
that
wrong.
they do it? It's so wrong.
Everything about that is so wrong.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
A version of you eating your breakfast sandwiches?
I always like that.
All right, here's Artie eating his two
More fat
Burger
shaming.
King breakfasts in high speed Robin.
All right.
We'll see that on Howard TV. There he goes. Sweating too.
I love how he always has to adjust the microphone.
Well, he likes to eat off mic.
Yeah, they got the egg that dropped. I dropped an egg there. Did you see that? I looked like I hit myself with the croissant in the eye.
Artie really knows how to please the boss.
There was your number two.
He knows eating makes Howard happy. Someone's
Look,
getting
in between, I'm talking on the mic.
Oh, you're so funny.
I love that Robin jumps in on the fat laughter when she's an obese whale. That's always the lack of self-awareness from this crew.
Doesn't get any worse.
It's like next level.
Yep.
It's like Will Chamberlain next level.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it make you want to stop eating?
Eating a Burger King breakfast, it's not that much food. It really isn't. But to Howard, this is like a Chinese buffet.
I like to point out the professionalism that I'm.
You don't drop a bit.
I'm,
You're
telling
a professional
jokes,
eater.
telling jokes in between.
I love it. I love it. Just a little interlude because Artie laughing makes me laugh. That's just
He does, but you know what? It loses a little bit in hindsight, knowing that he was probably on drugs at that moment. That he's a drug addict.
Absolutely.
So it kind of loses a little. It was funny as hell when you first see it. Then you realize, oh, he's a drug addict. He was dying.
Well, I mean, the thing is, when they had him on the E! Show, when you actually, and then Howard TV, when he used to have the glasses on, you knew he was as high as a kite at that point.
Oh,
but you know what? I mean,
stoned.
We all loved Artie, but I mean, the dude was wasted half the time he was on the show, man. At least half the time.
Yeah. Oh, we figured, when he was passing out, I was like, oh.
And then, like, a good director would have put the camera on Robin, laughing at the fat kids when she's just
It was
this
all
obese, gelatin-like human being.
You don't know that didn't happen. We only see what they want us to see.
Right, exactly.
Do we want to go to this? Do we want to do a little this?
Oh, this is the
yes, please.
John's job.
Please.
I just gave you two quick ones, the highlights, the two ones everyone talks about the most when he goes for it. Sal interviewing Beth.
So, Beth's principle, I see what you're saying. If you guys do a show to celebrate this era, it works. If you're trying to be entertaining by putting down this incredible era of radio, massive fail, words to the wise. I don't know what you're saying there, Beth's
We're not putting it down. It's just that it was sad that Artie,
you know what?
was
Okay,
high as a kite.
I'll take that one.
No,
you're
right, though, but you're right pointing it out, though, because it was kind of, in hindsight, it's kind of sad because he was destroying himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all laughed at the time. I laughed my ass off.
Okay, so let's just take it for what.
Sorry, I apologize for throwing cold water into the situation. I apologize.
We've been hating for so long. It's so difficult to put the fanboy hat on again. It's really tough.
I know, but yeah, that. Yeah.
It's my fault. I apologize. Sorry.
All right. Yes,
why does Beth have the long face?
And by the way, he's still alive, so it's not like it was a man dying. He didn't die, so there's that. So
there's that.
Okay, here we go. It's the migraine talking.
It is the migraine talking. It is.
All right, so
I feel like an elephant's fucking my skull right now.
Oh, that's a shame. So set up for this
is
the win
John's job.
John's job.
Yeah.
So
Sal and Richard want.
Here's
Richard
the version 1.0 when she was, obviously with the fake titties and no bra.
And that's a question in there.
So she still had those raccoon eyes, which I'm positive she got fixed.
You can't fix Wonk.
You cannot fix
Wonk.
I polled the internet. I polled the
Turn
fans.
Up. Raise volume if you can, Mooney.
Brutal and vicious. Oh. But that you deserve. Truthfully. Okay, now out of out of the 2,000 questions, I did put the top 10, the most popular questions in order. Seth, your fans are calling.
See, no different than Mark Harris.
Right now. Do you really love Howard?
Yes.
Or are you milking him like a cow? Beth, you are so beautiful when you eat your sushi at Nobu. Shopping at Prada, vacations in the Bahamas, and hey, a Hamptons house too. Hey, Beth,
Jesus.
You bagged the Jew.
Wow.
Now let's start the interview.
Wow, I hate that orange jacket he used to wear all the time.
Always.
He loves that.
Despise that jacket.
Always
oh my God, skater boy.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, that's Ralph 101. Well, can you raise the volume on your end?
Maybe give me a rapid fire answer without thinking.
It doesn't think anyway.
Have you ever had anal?
No.
Do you have breast implants?
No.
Let's move on to the next one. The fans probably don't believe it, but who cares? The hell with them.
It's the truth.
Staff member question number. Okay.
No.
Beth, do you find Joey Ramone attractive?
Yes.
How about an ostrich with a wig?
No.
Okay. That's a knock on me.
Honey, I'm not.
She knows. Okay, staff question. Those two I wrote, by the way. I know.
Okay, that's all I have on this.
Yeah, I just gave you the highlights of it. There's so much to get to. I didn't want to sit on that too long.
God, it's just
fabulous.
I want to say hi to Jerry from Stern Fan Nation, who was one of the original. I think they did a podcast years and years ago, and he unleashed some great archives. Great people. This is an old school podcast, Stern community, not Stern Fan Network, but Stern Fan Nation. I remember that.
Cool.
Welcome, Jerry.
You got to give Beth props, man. She's never going to give up the goods. You could waterboard her. She's never going to admit she's in it for the money.
No, never.
She is good, man.
A good grifter never gives up the grift.
Never.
You should say that. Of course, we need to roast the horrendously botched Photoshop New York Post Beth
next week
from yesterday. I have it all queued up and ready for us to look at naturally because it was quite the thing from today.
Did you see the
Monique,
page 6
can
one?
you
Is that the
raise
same
the
one?
volume on your end?
Raise the volume?
Yeah.
Of what?
Especially when you're playing audio. You're a little soft, a little bit, but the audio is a little soft. If you can raise that when you play it. Are you getting that too, guys? It's a little low.
I can do that.
Beth,
I mean, not that this is any
Beth
volume
let itself
thing.
go. Oh my God.
No, it's just like.
Oof! Wow, I
Yeah,
didn't realize it gotten that bad.
So if you want me to interrupt the funny by going to Beth Stern from yesterday, I can do that. Or we can wait until a little bit later and we can do it as like a final touch to tonight's show. But suffice it to say, yes, she was on Social Life. And the best part of this article, the very, very best part, the pictures were horrendous, by the way. The best
Photoshop 101.
The best part of this article, though, is the comments. The comments are just like nothing I have ever seen. They're just, I placed my bet on her to win the trifecta along with Sarah Jessica Parker and Sofia Vergara to show and plays at Belmont this weekend. Good bet. You can't lose. Imagine Howard wasn't grossly overpaid. How would we be playing himself? Let's face it. If money gets you anything, even for a homely guy like Stern. I mean, and by the way, our one of our favorite people here, hold on a second, who of course got into the shit with everybody on here. Let me just see. Oh, look who's here. Look who's getting in.
Wow.
Look who gets in on the action.
No hashtag Amber's IQ is higher than arms. That's my favorite hashtag for G-County.
Hey, Mo.
And it's true.
Did click on the private chat link that I sent you. Have you seen that already?
Okay.
It's going over the same stuff, but there's some pretty chuckle-worthy pictures there.
Are you talking about...
They're all talking about the same thing, but it's page 6.
What do you think?
It's a little different. There's some really cringe. You can like click it straight on to here.
Yeah, I know, but this is page 6. What are we talking about?
Is this page 6? How come there's different pictures?
Are there?
The one I'm looking at has like some really cringe pictures.
Yeah, this one is the toned bikini one he's talking about. I know the one.
For God's sake! All right, hold on. Let me get to that.
Who's the writer?
It's just a couple of funny pictures. That's all. It's not nothing.
Lucasfilm uses less special effects than Howard did on these pictures.
Dude, the hair in the first picture is it's unbelievable.
I like how he made it have a shape.
Okay, hold on. Let me
cut in his sides there.
Let me get to this. Hold on a second.
I mean, if anybody hasn't seen it, they'll get a chuckle just out of the pictures.
This is both of these articles were from like today.
Last few weeks.
I don't know. I just
this is from today.
Look at his. I mean, we've seen a picture before, but look at that wig, dude, and look at the clavicle.
Shows off
that clavicle.
Look at the clavicle.
Look at the writer, Monique.
Nikki Cox.
Fake name.
That's funny.
What? Who is that? We got to look her up. What is that name?
Is that supposed to be an attractive picture?
Oof.
Look at him.
Oof.
You could almost put a carabiner around her clavicle.
Jeez. Yeah, exactly.
Is that the same one from Miami?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the Miami.
It's nothing like new, but it's just like they're presented in a.
It looks greasy.
In a way that we can just laugh at right now in the moment.
The worst part is they took 40 shots. That's
keep going down. We were seeing that one. Keep going.
It's awful though.
Look at this. And the head, the football head. Look, does she have a head just like Stewie?
Yes.
Look at the head. Look, there you go.
That's a football head. It has
a football
head.
She has a bump it going on right there.
That's a football head.
There's a zillion things going on in pop culture you could write about. There's
no
question Buckbald pays them.
Oh, wait. Here it is. The red dress at the wedding.
Of course.
Davey, it's a different spelling, but the name is too strange.
This happily does not get nearly
Nikki
the comments
Cox.
of the other one.
For you to say what a great husband he was, his ex-wife, and how amazed.
Yeah, there's not as many.
Stern is a Hollywood phony. Yeah. That was good. That's usually negative. The Post hates him. That's like Tom Sandoval. Wow, Vanderpump Rules reference.
And needs to just fade away. One of the biggest implosions of a career. The former self-proclaimed king of all media is a simple blip now, with a somewhat interesting history that presently is rather boring.
Howard wishes he had Tom Sandoval's
She
Twitter
wouldn't have given him the
followers.
time of day if he wasn't wealthy. Of course, she
Or
looks
Instagram.
great. So do most 50-year-old women who take care of themselves, especially those who have an endless
No,
amount of
not
money.
by the way, happy birthday, Beth, on Saturday. The big 5-1.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to do a Beth show, right? We're supposed to do like a Beth Strionic show based on that.
5-1, baby.
Yeah, she's passed. She's crossed the Rubicon.
Yeah.
The Mendoza line has been crossed.
She has crossed the Rubicon. Well,
Yeah.
suffice it to say, the comments were brutal. I can't imagine that they still kept them up. I will show you some pictures from Social Life magazine because she had her debut of the magazine, and here's all the beautiful people that were there.
Oh,
I
dear
have a new
Christ.
thing. I have a new thing on my Google. Hold on a second. Let me see if I
Hey,
can.
Maker's Mark. There's a little bit of
Look what
talent
I got
there.
now. The magnifying glass.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, who's that?
This woman is
that?
Allie Mitchell. Who the hell
Who?
knows who she is? Allie Mitchell.
It's a Hampton socialite. We're supposed to know permanent
Boy,
touch.
what a plain-looking broad.
You know, the funny thing is that they're all just wealthy, and
Yeah.
so.
Oh my
you know,
God.
And by the way, half of all men look like this.
Yeah.
Oof.
You know,
Ken
just
dolls.
just weird.
What's that going on? What's
Okay,
that?
okay, please hold. Let me magnify.
That vanity background is so crappy. It's like straight out like FedEx printed
What the
type
hell?
of crap.
I swear to God that I seen those two at the beach down in Miami.
Seen you.
I seen them.
I seen them.
Look at any Gindaloon that goes down to Miami
Okay, hold on. There's more. Give me a second.
with his inappropriate wife.
These are like two unknown, media whores. With this one who's completely like done up,
Oy
fake
vey.
everything like usual.
The eyebrow game is strong.
She's the one apparently who was promoting this whole thing, because everything has to be. Oh, that's her ad picture. Permanent touch cosmetics and age-defying aesthetics.
Yeah.
Oofa.
This is straight out of like Revenge of the Nerds type of shit. This is like
It
the party
is.
that they invaded with the eggs and the bra bombs.
Okay, here's these people.
Wait.
There's always one or two who want to look like what's her
Katherine
name?
Hepburn?
Diane. What's her
The
name?
Keaton, Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton. There's always one or
yeah.
two that want to look like Diane Keaton.
Jesus. From The
Yes.
Godfather.
There I go with my ostrich purse, of course, naturally. And then the whole thing, by the way, I mean, this is basically what it looked like. I think there were like I counted like 50, 60 people there.
If that.
Yeah, so there's like some
Jesus.
swag. This was the giveaway.
That's a giveaway?
Swag.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Swag. Here, take some
I've been
swag.
I've been to friggin' children's birthday parties with better giveaways.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. There's Token, obviously.
Oh yeah, I got one token.
Swag. Ah,
Yeah, whose name of
I bet
course,
it scared Beth.
is
You keep it away from me. Keep it away from me.
Do you think she started yelling, "Don't rape me! Don't rape me"?
You gotta spit
saw
on
him.
me.
the exact opposite. Rape me. Classic,
No, this is Beth, bro. This is Beth.
classic picture of the, I'm
Oof.
sure that's like her husband or something.
Are you
Oh, look at
serious?
that.
That's who you marry.
Oy.
Oish.
Oy vey.
Yeah.
give him
yeah,
Benji's
yeah,
lift
yeah.
shoes for Christ's sake. It's 5'6".
Let's see if we get any Beth pictures here. Hang on.
Truly, why the terrorists hate us, as cliche as it is. When I see
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
Oh,
all
look
I
at
can
this guy.
think
Wait,
of is
super cool with this
we're asking for-
fake old T-shirt.
Yeah.
Who is
nice
this
hair.
douche?
Nice baroque there, pal.
Oh dear Lord.
Nice
Oh,
baroque.
I bought the Rolling Stone
the
shirt
ironic
at,
Rolling Stone shirt.
That's a hairpiece
Hot
to me.
Topic.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What?
that's
No,
that?
no. Hot Topic. There's actually a line of like Stones and Black Sabbath shirts that they start like around 150.
yeah. The
It's-
pre-distressed rock shirts now.
Exactly,
Not
yeah.
proposers. It's the worst.
Yeah, I've seen them, and it's like, whoa, how much?
There's this
It's
one.
crazy.
I love the hat. I think she's going to be in the new Wonka movie, right?
It's so amazing to me, these people who need to, like, this is their look. Like, this is who they are. This is what defines them, looking like this.
Jesus. Oh, there it is. Oh, dear
Way
Christ.
too much blush. Way too much
Oof.
blush.
Wow.
Everybody's so happy.
Yeah,
That's like
everybody's so happy to be here.
That's like last place at the beauty pageant, right?
Everybody's happy to be here.
You know what? I love the writers' strike protest is right in front of the Millennium Towers. It's right across. It's right there. It's right on the street. If you're in New York, Monique, they're protesting right at Howard's doorstep. It's great.
Oh wait, I love this picture because one tit's facing New York and one's facing Montauk. I mean, it's just like they're like going to opposite
Here's one too.
directions.
Wait, hold on. Look. Look.
Oh,
let's go see that.
Dude, look at it. They're going in opposite directions.
Why don't we change the name of Social Life to Ne'er Do Well magazine? It's the
Ne'er-do-well.
same
Yeah.
thing. You're just an unemployed bearded trophy wife. There's nothing noble. Social Life. Just call it Ne'er Do Well.
Wonky.
Her boobs are like a chameleon's eyes. They're just constantly scanning in different directions, looking for something to eat. They really are.
Holy shickelgoober. That's a
Wow, this is
Unemployed
This was
Grifter
the most
magazine.
This is like the
party.
mean kids having a party. That's all this is.
pretty
not
much.
even mean
Yeah.
kids. You know, they're wannabe
We're rich.
influencers.
Yeah.
They're just
Someone should. Hey, Beth, how did you make your money?
I don't think she realizes how bad her tits look here. By the
Oh,
way.
they look at well, it's using those things to make so they're not sagging down to its waist.
But yeah, but let's just go with that they're real. Let's just
Sure, whatever.
No, they're not, but that's okay.
let's just keep that narrative going.
Let's
yeah,
get that
so
narrative.
At what age do we shut this down with her? When does this become?
Should have been
I mean,
5
when
years
does she-
ago.
Never.
It's embarrassing. It's
Look
been
at this-
embarrassing
wait,
for years. But when does she say, "All right, I'm 60. I can't do this"?
What else does she have, dude?
I don't know.
She's got nothing going.
You know, there is something to be said for the Noelle Eclair.
No,
similarities,
Claire.
for sure.
Oh,
wait,
there's
wait,
that
the
line. Oh,
laughing
there it is,
one.
right there. Go up,
Up,
left,
that
left,
one.
left.
Oh dear Christ!
I hate that one.
That's the phony. Okay, let's just make believe we're having
Life
a
is
great
wonderful.
I have
I'm
5,000
not
teeth.
poor.
I got
Meanwhile, you know
5,000 teeth.
that what's it called? A fetch and step. What's it called?
Yeah, it's called the step and repeat and step and repeat.
Step
That's
and
step and
repeat.
repeat.
That step and repeat is only like 8 feet long or something. It's just like this little tiny piece
Oh,
of shit.
it's in front of like a sliding glass door. There's a couple of angles.
Look
you
at
can
this
see
little
it.
buffet. Food awaits. What the hell is that? Oh, that looks vile. Is this a taco bar?
It's not even a tapas bar, bro.
It's taco bar. It's like
a
Taco
salad. Yeah,
Tuesday.
dude, no, it's
Let's
all like
let's put out a bunch of tomatoes. So this looks like it's tzatziki.
tomatoes.
This looks like it's baba ganoush. This
Baba
is a
ganoush.
Greek salad that has some beets in it, or maybe a beet salad. There's some more like baba ganoush. This is all this is.
Is there a
tomatoes,
picture of-
stuff?
more tomatoes? More
Is there a
What's
picture
stuff
of
in the big bowl though on the left side?
It's like baba ganoush.
No, down. The big bowl. What is that?
Hey Mo,
What?
can we find the bowl with the sugar cubes for Beth?
Wait, are those pigs in a blanket?
This is like another. This is like a not a Hummintosh. It's like
I like it. Like he watermarks it. Photo by Rob, whatever.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
Like,
we
dude,
steal that.
okay, yeah, because you know, you don't
Everyone's
want
gonna
someone to
steal
poach
that.
that picture.
this
Yeah.
is
Wow.
his only
Well,
job. This is all he
its
does.
tits look super wonky.
I didn't realize that they're all watermarked.
Wait, look at the picture right there in the middle with the with the girl. Look how wonky everything is there. Just blow that one up right there in the middle. That oh dear Christ. It's so wonky.
Yeah, I'll show you the photographer because of course he has to get into some of the pictures as well because that's what they do. Okay, whatever that is.
Oh dear Christ.
Sure,
You're not famous. Wait, why?
I don't know.
Only in this environment could you get away with that.
There she is.
In
having
no
a
other
grand
walk
old
of life
time.
does this fly.
This is life in the Hamptons, you guys.
Where's Harvey Weinstein? Oh
You
wait.
know, people show up. Harvey wouldn't even come to this. Nobody comes to these things. It's a free
No. Oh.
magazine.
It's
You
a
know, it's like
penny saver.
It's basically the Hamptons penny saver. Yes, that's what this
The
is.
penny saver.
See, look, see how exciting this was.
Oh yeah. What the heck? Is that Mama Cass?
That's right. That's Beth's polar opposite. So yeah, there you go. There's Beth's social. Here,
Wow,
here's
that's
the crowd. Ready for the
that
crowd?
looks like a real great. Oh my
Here's the
dear
crowd.
God, look how happy these people are.
There's the crowd, everybody. Real bang up show that they had going on there.
Wow,
Good for
that's
them.
Here, there's the total crowd.
Wait, look, there's the big. Wow.
Here's the crowd.
So Howard himself is not at Social Life magazine party.
Why would
No, he isn't. You're right.
It's your wife. I mean, she's the reason she's there. There's no other interest in her besides the affiliation with them.
That's right. He's not
the
there,
reason
is
all
he?
this. He's not even there.
There's no interest in.
He's the party is officially beneath him.
Yes.
Now.
Jesus.
All right, let's go back to clips. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. One other thing we wanted to mention before we go to clips. Sorry, this was important for this week. Let us all take a little want for Bruce not getting nominated for an Emmy.
Congratulations, Bruce.
So
and Howard.
they floated this April 3rd, 2023.
And they kept floating it.
And nobody begs more for it than they do.
Nobody begged more. Could Howard and
The
Bruce
more you
Springsteen
ask,
get
the
an
less
Emmy
they can-
together? No, you can't.
No.
Neither of you were totally bypassed for this.
You were very
Sorry.
boring.
Sorry that you're boring and nobody cared about you. So a little want on that round.
Hey, guys, I didn't get nominated. I just want to remind everybody that Bruce has been nominated twice for Grammys without the Pelican trying to
hone in on it.
Moving on my mojo.
Okay, let's move on. Where do we want to go next? Do we want to go to? Let's see. Oh, let's play a little.
Where are we going? Where to list?
I'm gonna tell you. So I got this as a special request. This is Casey Armstrong. Howard reading a Casey Armstrong short story that he wrote when he was in first grade, which I bet you is gonna tell you all you need to know about Casey.
A tall tale you won't believe. Once upon a time, there were three people: Kyle, Casey, and Armstrong. And all of a sudden, a guy I saw was eating a mouse. I went to Armstrong. He was fishing in his pool. He was drunk. Hi, he said. Yeah, hi. So I got my fishing pole and put a monkey with mustard on and dropped it in the water. Oh, I got a nimble. Oh, no, I pulled too hard. All I got was bones. The skin and meat came off. So next I caught a stingray, but it turned into an Indian. So I got out my knife, cut into little pieces. Cut. But soon he came after me. So I said, wait till you something. Then I got my vacuum cleaner and I got all the pieces of the Indian I cut up. So then I went to Kyle's house. He had 5 million cigarettes in his mouth. And when he saw me, he tried to spit at me. But I bludgeoned him, or something like that, or I blocked him. I bonked him. Kill.
This is a first grader.
First grade.
Yeah.
Casey in first grade by special request.
Yeah.
That's got to be turned into a screenplay.
It'd be a miniseries.
Okay.
What's the backstory? He got this, so his mom dug this out from the.
Yes, and then Casey happened to mention it to somebody at work and said, "Holy shit, Casey was almost a serial killer even when he was a kid," and so they read it and they were like a little scared, to be honest. Should I go to Billy West seeing the Jackie puppet for the first time?
Yes.
Is this the Conan O'Brien thing, Mooney?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this the Conan O'Brien mocking, or is this different?
You'll tell me. I'm not even really sure. Hold on a second. I'm going to share it with you, and then you're going to tell me. Here we go. Give me a second.
It's unbelievable. I haven't seen it. Do you want to take 2 seconds and see the Jackie puppet? It's up to you.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
She likes the real thing.
Because it's going to be your puppet to work, during the show.
So obviously somebody put this on so that they
Now, it's
wouldn't
up to
get in trouble.
Let him in.
All right, let him in quickly. All right. The
Howard trying to
Jackie
grow a
puppet.
mustache.
There it is. Oh, my God. That is unbelievable. That is
That's
Jackie.
great. Best
Never mind the
puppet
Jackie
ever
puppet.
made.
Who's the broad?
Yes.
Oh, this is my wife.
Nice going, pal. I got to get into the puppet business.
That old K-Rock studio.
Is that what you do for a living? That is an unbelievable puppet.
Jackie, tell me that's not you.
Jackie's oh, look at that. And there's Jackie's little bong.
Oh, he comes with a bong?
Yeah. Oh, and a can of beer.
Oh, that's great.
Now, do you make puppets for a living?
No, I'm a three-dimensional designer.
A three-dimensional designer?
Yeah.
That sounds like I need that.
Who has that puppet?
Who has it now?
They finally they
look at
found
that.
it and they redid it, but then they just put it away.
But who has it? Does Howard have it?
Yeah, assuming they do.
And who has the Gary
still do.
puppet?
They have it in the studio.
I think they
Jackie's
still have
puppet, I'm not sure. I would hope
I know
Jackie
that
has
Richie
it.
Wilson has Hank the Angry Dwarf's bunny.
No, you're
costume.
kidding.
Yes, he does.
Oh, we need to see that.
Richie's probably got a lot of
But
good
you know how
stuff.
Jackie's weight fluctuates?
Yeah.
Pump him up.
Oh, look at that.
Goes up and down, Jackie.
Oh, my God. That is
Weight doesn't fluctuate.
How bad does Jackie want to bring that home with him? Oh, and he farts.
Okay, I don't like this clip. Sorry.
This clip is making me a little mental.
Who asked for it?
I mean, I love the actual content, but the filming was making me a little dizzy.
I think the Conan O'Brien mocking with Billy West is the best version of any puppet. That's insane. When Conan first started the show, replacing Letterman, and they just terrorized them.
What is the Barry Williams loser sing?
Oh, I love this. I don't know if I'm. I think it's just they cover Rhythm of the Night, the losers, with Barry Williams, who's earnestly singing. I love this. I don't. Maybe it's just me. I laugh my ass off when I watch this.
Okay, I love it. Let's play it. Here we go. Oh, the sound is horrible on it, just so you know.
No, it's your sound.
No, I hear it. It's horrible.
Oh, well, it's just like an old.
Feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness.
Look at how earnest he is.
Going crazy. It's time to get out into the street. Where all of the
There's a guy dancing in a
Yeah,
speedo.
of course it is.
Of course.
place where we can dance all night away underneath the electric stars.
Look at Barry Williams working his ass.
Shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once the music starts. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night, dancing to the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. The rhythm of the night. Oh yeah.
Look at the thinning of the hair.
Yes,
Exactly.
good catch, Dennis. That's the way he is. He's had taken out. Aw, Scott. Look at him. He's so ebullient.
Look at him. Dancing behind him.
Jesus.
UG Canada.
Yeah. Oh my dear Christ.
You know we're gonna get a copyright strike there.
Oh,
Who cares?
it would be great if we did. Barry Williams would be proud of it.
Take it.
Will the farter.
It's such a crazy production, like the putting it.
Wait, here we go.
It's starting to smell in here.
There you go.
Good Lord.
Good God.
The best part about that is Barry Williams earnestly taking it so seriously.
So
He's not.
happy
He's
with
just
himself.
so happy to be there. That's the only way that works.
Big
He's in
smile on his face.
He's
Just
full
like
Johnny
so...
Bravo mode, hitting every note,
Totally.
immune to the crap going on around him.
Totally.
Being a
Oh my God,
professional.
I do love that. I do love that.
Wow, I love that. That's. I think Barry Williams is going around covering that song, and that's why they chose that. Is it
Oh,
El
you
DeBar's "Rhythm of the Night"?
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. I think that was Barry Williams' staple. He was running around like casinos singing that and shit.
So the guys went.
All right, here's another favorite. I'm going to throw it up right now. Hopefully you guys will get a chuckle out of it. Here we go. Hang on a second.
99, Jamie, I think that is. It's Jackie's Last Days.
Yep.
1999.
So the guys went back and said, look, you know, on a serious note, we want you to cut public service announcements for terrible diseases. So here he is cutting one for liver cancer.
Evil Dave?
Right.
I need you to be yourself completely, okay?
Sure.
These are, we're doing some public, what's it called? PBA, the
Public relations announcements.
PSAs, right. I
Okay.
need some PSAs. But I need you to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, introduce yourself, who you are.
Yeah, no, like, shtick or
Right.
jokes.
No, try not to put any jokes in it or anything.
Hi, it's me, Dave, and I'm just sorry that you're dying, and hope things get it better for you, and wherever we are, I hope you're not pushing up daisies. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You need to specify, so do one for liver cancer.
All right. Hi, it's me, Dave, and I am speaking here on behalf of the Liver Cancer Foundation.
No. Don't make up stuff.
I'm not.
You know, you're talking.
Like you're talking
we have
directly to
listeners.
those
Yeah,
people.
we have listeners that have different diseases, and that's what we're trying to target.
Hi, this is Dave. Sorry to hear that you got liver cancer or something, and
Something.
man, I don't know. I hope your life is as well as you can expect it. You just got to do what you got to do and make every day count. That's it.
Way to avoid cliches.
All right, so that was his liver cancer PSA.
Yes, David, self-estitle, I think, comes from this.
Yes.
There's that one.
And do one for childhood leukemia also.
Okay.
Not to the kids themselves, but parents of.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm just calling to wish everybody well, to the parents who've got children have leukemia. It's rough. Hang in as
rough.
best you can, and
It's rough.
I don't know.
It's rough.
I feel sorry for you. I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, but just make sure your kid's happy and is enjoying the last years of his life and things like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
we have we got letters from some listeners that and we decided that it would be a good way to target to get new subscribers.
Yes, it would.
It's really hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is. Sorry about that.
No, let's just keep moving.
I understand. Here, you want a Kleenex?
No, it's
all right. Well. You can dick with him all day.
You want a Kleenex? Where does he think this is possibly going to ever air?
He actually believes this is good stuff.
And it's not even him as Letterman, it's him.
Well, it's not. They go, well, okay, we'll do one for Holocaust survivors.
for people that are survivors of the Holocaust.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm telling everybody to survive the Holocaust. We want you to cheer up. This is a serious. Okay, this is to the all the people who have suffered from the Holocaust, your new generations.
Cheer up.
That we empathize with you, what you suffered through, and I hope things get better for you. And I don't know what to tell you. Cheer up and cheer up. Get over it. Cheer up. You're with friends here on Sirius Radio.
You're with friends.
And
couldn't be further from the truth.
Hang in there. It's got to get better.
He's great. He's so sincere. I mean, his IQ. What must his IQ be?
I'm saying like 80. I'll go with 80. I'm going
79.
I'm going to say 80 also.
79.
What's retarded? 70?
Well, 80 is functionally retarded. Like
No, he's higher than 80 then.
All right, then he's 85.
No, you know what I get for
90,
next
that's for
time?
sure.
Say?
Vinny Favale convinces Evil Dave. They do a prank on Mark Harris, and Dave Letterman is going to offer Mark Harris a talk show, and they have an exchange. It is the greatest prank. Got to have that for next time. Evil Dave calls Mark Harris and teases him into thinking he's getting a talk show.
Put a pin on that because I'd love to hear that.
It's so good.
What?
On the wrap-up show, I asked him flat out. I mean, well, not.
Are you
flat out.
retarded?
No, I tried to dance around. I said to him, you seem to have some sort of an ability, a disability to be able to like sort of concentrate and stuff. I go, people have told you that before. And he stood looking right now, and he goes, no, never.
That.
So I didn't go down that road anymore. But there's something going on. I said, people told you like you're sort of ADD.
Well, KC's IQ was 89. Do you think Evil Dave is lower than KC? I do.
Absolutely.
'Cause Evil Dave can't even read hardly.
Casey's smarter than Evil Dave.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But you know Evil Dave can't read. I'll play you the Evil Dave game if you want.
All right.
Let me just play this one. We told him make a PSA for blacks with low self-esteem.
Oh, self-esteem. Here we go.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to blacks with low self-esteem due to societal racism.
Hi, this is Dave. I want to talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem, racism. And talk to all the black listeners about low self-esteem. I like the black community. We've gotten a lot of good things from them. And
oh, Sherman Munster.
I'll have a heart attack.
Have a heart attack.
Low self-esteem. What the fuck is he talking about? I like the black community. We've got a lot of good things from them. Actually, we now, the age-old question, what would Casey's life be if he was ugly? We know.
Yeah. I think Casey could beat Evil Dave in a test of intelligence.
I agree with you.
These are brilliant.
I only got 2 more.
Can you just say something about the retarded fans?
Hi, this is Dave, and I'm talking to all the listeners that have a specially challenged person in their family. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
I hope everything is well, and this is to all the listeners out there who have a retarded child.
Like your parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
So, I hope things get better for you on the road of life.
All right, thank you.
Wow.
It's unbelievable, right?
I love that.
That should definitely turn the tides. It definitely should help, without a doubt. Did you guys hear the story that when they first did this, I think Jackie was writing them just wicked stuff, and the Letterman show actually believed it was the real David Letterman. He really does. Like, his natural speaking voice, you almost can't tell it apart.
He didn't really have to go so far out, like the way they used to do Would Ye.
Yes, it doesn't have to. Right,
He didn't
it's
have
just
to
his
go
own
too
voice.
far
Wasn't
out of
he
the
from like the same kind of area of like Indiana that Letterman
I think he's from
was?
Chicago, Dennis. I think he worked at
that
the post office there.
So it's that same general area because
yes,
so
Indiana's close to Chicago. He had passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know that was
weird.
loss.
3 years ago?
3 years,
Something like
3
that.
years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years. Yeah, actually,
More
yeah.
than that. But okay.
God.
Let's see. Raven Get the Poison Out with Dave Lampert. Although I don't have the.
That's, you know what? Have there ever been like a Sibian show? Because that's like a whole chapter.
I
Oh
know,
my
but
God,
it's
that whole
so
Sibian
much
thing
like
is-
orgasm sound. I mean, really.
I mean,
Like
from the beekeeper
90?
outfit to like
Yes.
Carmen Electra. There's just
But 90%
so much
of
to.
it is just women having like an orgasm. That's pretty much what it is. It's orgasm.
Yeah, I can't really see. Maybe all around it, but not the actual Sibian stuff.
Not
Thank
the
you,
actual-
Gammon.
That actually gets
Suburb of
old. It
Chicago.
actually gets old.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear that?
Yeah. I don't actually. Sorry.
Yeah, Woody's good. How do we forget Crazy Alice at some point? We got to bring her into the fold.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Crazy Alice? She's a black hate woman in a way.
Mickey's Radio put a new Howard marriage saga. It's unreal how much he flips on situations. Yeah, you know what? Just so I can make a comment about this, there's somebody out there that actually impersonates our channel, and they call themselves Radio Gunk, and we are not affiliated with them at all. He tends to put out things that are a little bit racist, and it really bothers me that it's okay that he put that out. I have made comment about it, but you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. Whatever. But no, that is not us. We are Radio Gunk 100. They call themselves Radio Gunk, even though it's not affiliated with me.
We're so offended that you confuse the two that we'd think we did.
Bro, come on. It's kind of obvious.
It's okay. Do I want to get into as our? It is.
Impersonation's
You would
nice,
think
full
it
of
is.
flattery.
I'm telling you, it's weird. They said, oh, that Radio Gunk is no longer, doing shows, so we've taken over the name.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
we're at what show like over 100 for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally have done 100 shows already.
At least.
So what I'm
At
going to
least.
finish off tonight's show with is the high-pitched Mike Disney story. I think it's worthy of something that we fill the remainder of our time with.
Do you have the video, Monique, or the audio?
I have the audio.
Because I can get the video if you want to hold that.
I can do that.
I knew you were going for that,
Does
so
the
I didn't. The video
add a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember the radio part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of it, but it's better, yeah.
I wasn't sure whether
do whatever you want. I'm not gonna
to it. No, that's fine. We can
fine.
we can save that for another day. Shall I go on to Gary and his stools?
Sure.
Since that was like a big.
Now again, I think there's a video component to this where they show his basement. I believe I have it, but
I'm
I
trying to
didn't
remember what was so funny about this.
It's just like uncomfortable stools. It's kind of stupid. It's Howard fixating on what normal people do.
A lot of people ask for it.
Yeah, I know. It definitely is popular.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Do you want me to go on to Billy West pranks Gary?
Sure.
Now that is funny.
So I have parts 1 and parts 2. So let's do that one. I'm not sure how long the clips are. It doesn't look like they're that long. So give me a second
can I help
here.
you? Yes.
Oi. Hold on, it's a little loud.
Bring it up a little bit.
Give me one moment, my friends, and I will play.
Is Monique low to you guys?
She's low.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes,
they
you
say
are.
it in the chat too. I was saying it before.
All right, let me take a look at that. Hang on. Let me see what.
It's like
my
some
mic
weird
is set at.
ASMR.
Let me go to my settings and see what's going on.
Ooh, I might turn my camera off.
Oh, I don't have it. Let me see what my volume's at here.
Rip Billy West, Too Sweet Pistol Pete. What are you talking about?
All right, testing.
Oh, from the
How's
show.
that? Is that any loud? Is that any better?
It's a little better.
Hello.
Hello. I can't tell off that.
I don't know. I gotta fix.
You sound fine. I mean, it's not.
You sound good.
It might be a little over. You sound
You know,
perfect.
I've been playing with this whole thing because I really want to do another call-in show, but I want to be able to have you guys hear the.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. And I just started playing with things a little bit, and I just didn't get it together. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna end our show with Billy West pranks Gary parts 1 and parts 2. Here we go.
The video's low. I agree, Kylo.
Joe, can I help you?
Yes, Bob there?
Who?
Bob?
Wave it.
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, they just sent me through. Any Bob?
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, there's a Bob there. Bob, a buoy.
Ah, hey, you know what? It's really funny.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, hey, Bob a buoy?
Yeah?
Is this Bob a buoy?
Yes, it is. It's Bob A. Bowie.
Bob a buoy?
Bob A. Bowie.
Am I the first one to call with that?
Yeah.
Really?
You're
You
the
guys,
guy.
can you use it?
Take care.
You guys gonna use it?
Yeah.
Bob a buoy. He goes, no. Hey, that's really funny.
K-Rock.
Gary Del Monte, please.
Start show, can I help you?
Yeah, Bob.
Gotta go.
Bob on this.
Can I call back and say, I want to apply for an internship? I was referred by Bob.
I like this because he's improving Billy.
K-Rock, can I help you?
Gary Del Monte, please.
Hello?
This is Howard Stern Show.
Who's calling?
Yeah, listen, how do I go about getting an internship?
Send us a letter.
Uh-huh.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 18. I'll be 19 real soon.
Okay, where do you go to school?
Well, I came out of Emerson in New England.
You went to college already?
Well, no, I've got a summer thing going, and I'm looking for work,
Okay.
like an internship.
Okay, I am looking for somebody. Where do you live?
I'm living in Manhattan, Lower East Side now.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
You know what? Tell you what, I'm Gary.
Okay, I was referred by a guy that you know.
Who?
This guy, Bob.
Bob Bowie.
So stupid.
Nice.
He calls this woman here. I love Billy's acting.
He wouldn't go. Bob who?
dying.
K-Rock.
Gary Delabate, please.
Stern Show, can you hold, please?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Stern Show, can I help you?
Gary Delabate, please.
I'm sorry, he's in a meeting right now.
Could you tell him Barbara called?
Barbara, okay. What's your last name, please?
Just Barbara.
Please put him on. I need to speak.
Please put him on. I need to speak to him. It's real important.
Okay, can you hold on, please?
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Is Fred Norris there?
Who's this?
It's Barbara.
Barbara who?
Barbara Bowie.
Damn, that voice is so perfect. Jesus.
I love that. I love that. But that does lead into this, and we need to play it because this is what we'll end the show with. And by the way, I have over like 60 clips. I don't even know where to go with half of this stuff. But
the Tom Chiusano prank is great, Monique, with the interns. Where they set the interns up to ask him inappropriate. Yeah, it's all video, but it's really
that's
good.
why I didn't put that one up. I figured we'd save it since it's in many parts. All right, hold on one second. Let me just find what
I broke it up where every intern question I made a new clip out of it. I didn't.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, here we go. This is a classic as well. I love this.
I'm Allison Steele, the Nightbird, with a Woodstock Minute. Very few people realize that most groups appearing at the Woodstock Festival did not make it into the Woodstock movie. Artists such as Leslie West and Mountain, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and the Jefferson Airplane. But the most glaring error was the omission of Larry Fine of the Three Stooges, whose backstage contributions were the backbone of the festival.
Oh boy, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, who is that ugly broad? Janet Joplin? I wouldn't f her with Shemp's d.
Yes, Larry Fine was feeling no pain.
Hey Mo, I'm getting dizzy. What's hashish?
It wasn't long before the crowd was won over by Larry as he led them in the infamous rain chant.
Hey, come on, you ass. Sing. It's raining out. We gotta make it stop raining.
Larry got to know stars like Jimi Hendrix.
Hey, Jimmy, is it my imagination or has Santana's drummer been taking a solo for a day and a half?
Hey, man, Larry, you are so cool.
Thanks, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, who's the darky with the needle in his arm?
That's my good friend. We experiment with drugs together.
Larry was asked to make several stage announcements, which wasn't so easy because he was drunk.
Oh, please don't eat the brown asses. I'm warning you. Please get off those towers. I had long hair before any of you jerk-offs. Get on off those towers, you hard-ons. Don't eat the brown asses. I'm warning you. And somebody find me a whore.
Larry advised many of the up-and-coming stars like Country Joe and the Fish.
Hey, Mr. Fine, excuse me, you got a minute?
Hey, Country, how you doing? Hey, what are you and the Fishes gonna do when you get out on stage?
Oh, man, I don't know what to do. I got no ideas.
By the way, not as funny as I remembered.
Oh, come on, that's
it's
funny.
just well done. It's
the fact
I
that
agree.
it's Larry from the Three.
Yeah.
Nobody
I mean,
does
it's Larry
Larry
Fine.
Fine.
From the Three Stooges.
It's just the fact that it's such an obscure.
Why don't you go out there and spell
Hey, man, great idea.
Now get out there before I take an axe handle to your colon.
Country Joe was truly inspired.
Give me an F! Go for it, Country. Give me a U! Hey, don't forget the K at the end.
Larry doubted his usefulness at Woodstock, but he soon realized he was an integral part of the festival. In one of Larry's last recorded interviews, he spoke in great detail about the 3 days of peace and love.
What do you remember about Woodstock?
Well, I felt out of place until I saw Shana Na.
Did you do drugs?
I said to Mo, let's trip. We have nothing to lose. I tie-dyed my hair.
Was there alcohol abuse?
Oh, yes. I started drinking when I heard Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
To this day, if you listen to Crosby, Stills, and Nash, you could hear faintly in the background a drunken Larry Fine singing along with the group.
Getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore.
Larry Fine, not just one of the Three Stooges, but an integral part of the Woodstock Festival.
Mo gave Jimmy the lighter fluid idea for lighting the guitar.
So you take credit for that?
Yeah, I said let the Schwarzer light himself on fire and his stupid guitar.
Are you bitter about Woodstock?
Bitter? Hell yeah. Those verkakte schnooks at Warner Brothers stiffed me on the movie deal for Woodstock.
Larry Fine, the forgotten stooge. I'm Allison Steele with another Woodstock Minute.
Billy loves the euphemism racist pejorative. Darky he used with Marge Schott. He loves being from New England, of course. That's just standard. It's fair. He loves Darky and Schwarzer.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give it to you. It's just
you had me at Darky and Schwarzer, Billy. Says Monique.
No, it was Crucified by the FCC, the unedited version, and it's just one of the funniest things because it's insane. I mean, the entire concept is crazy.
It is insane. Okay, so keep in mind, you guys, for part 2 of this, okay?
Yes.
If there's something that you guys want to hear, by all means, make a comment on it or put it on RadioGunk.com and just let us know what it is. And between John and myself, we'll try and find it for you. I do have some Sam Kinison. I have Sam versus Jessica. I have Ratzo's Toilet. Which somebody requested, which I'm not necessarily sure about. We have the Mike Walker fart saga. We have Mark Harris parts 1 through 6, which is a big compilation that John has put together.
Quite honestly, it would be more interesting if we just did these kind of shows than the review shows, because the show is so devoid of anything interesting.
I know it is.
I know. We're still going to do what we're going to do, but I mean, it's...
Well, you know what? Hopefully he'll retire soon. Yes. Yes.
No, he won't. He'll never retire. He'll die on the air.
Yeah.
Retire from what?
Retire from
Good
what?
point.
It doesn't work.
Tiny Tim is great.
Oh, the Tiny Tim.
Down.
Tiny Tim talking about his bathing habits is one of the funniest
so disturbing.
things ever.
That dude legitimately creeped me out.
Mr. Stern, I never use soap on my face unless I'm in the shower. I only use these products.
Dude, I remember I was driving to Orange County, and he went on about he only wears silk thongs.
Yes,
and I'm just like, oh.
That's the same conversation.
And he's
sure
a repulsive looking man. I mean, he's just like so
just the visual of him wearing. And he went into this ridiculous detail about how they feel against his skin, and oh Jesus!
All right, Joe Frazier. Anything Joe Frazier?
Oh, Joe Frazier was great.
Is it Joe Frazier falling down?
Yeah.
Richard Simmons, we could definitely get into a little bit.
Oh God,
Richard,
there's a book
a little
of
bit of a one-trick pony as well.
Yeah, you can only do a little bit of him. I have some of the early Dice stuff. Didn't Dice have a fight with
Mark Harris?
Yeah, the Mark Harris
Dice
fight.
Dice had a fight with everybody.
Dude, any of the Dice fights are great because he just
yeah,
didn't care.
they were.
He had a huge fight with Howard once. Was great.
What's the Zenaida Perez appearance?
Oh, I am a super. Well, she's a. What was
I'm
her
a superstar.
Yeah,
all superstars.
We're all superstars.
Okay, I can do that one. Show review is redundant, Beth's principle. We know that. But you can't tap the show's past gold mine if it were a West Virginia gold mine. I don't understand.
I don't know. It must be. That's deep.
See, so people like the review show because a lot of people don't listen to the show anymore. And
No. I'm not saying to stop doing it, but I mean, this is way. It's for the fact
This is
that
more fun. This is actually fun.
I feel like crap. This is way more fun.
These are always more fun,
Jack.
but like John was saying before we started the show, and just right at the front end of it, there's a lot of stuff that really doesn't
hold up.
Wait a minute. There's one down there, Zaphoid. Jackie reading Robin's book.
Yeah. We've done already. We
funny.
did a show like this, Things You Miss About the Howard Stern Show. We did this, 4 years ago, 5 years, and there's a lot of stuff we have to remember to not go back to because...
What about Ganji with the videotape for the...
John Jackie show?
Or how about the microwaving the potato?
No, but he was going to record the show for I think it was Deborah's teacher, and he
And he
sent
had
the
Oh
porn
yeah,
on it.
yeah, the porn tape. Right.
I do love Fred the Elephant Boy singles ad. We
Oh
played that.
yeah.
But I do love that one. Remember Benji trying to kiss Dice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. It wasn't funny as much as it was interesting to watch Dice just flip, because Dice knew what he was doing. Benji was trying to do his shtick on Dice, and he wasn't having it. And it's
All right.
it
We
was,
got the question for Puzzle. Puzzle is on my printer, staring at me over there. I can't really get over to her. She's literally just staring at me.
Has anybody heard the summer content?
No.
I'm waiting for I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm waiting for our purposes when Robin and Fred do actually do it. I'm gonna skim through it though. It's probably nothing.
Okay, Benji kissing Dice. I'll have to look for that.
The Tracy Millman stuff.
Oh my God, I do have some of Artie and Howard mocking the Tracy and Grillo, but I do love the original Tracy Grillo fight.
Tracy versus Gary, Tracy versus Benji.
Tracy versus everyone.
Yeah.
I do have that. So we will hold that for next time. All right. So yes. Oh, High Pitch and the Fish. I do like that too. That
really?
He was actually freaked out about that.
Well, I know, but I don't remember it being that funny. So
Artie fights with Dice over 5K.
Yeah, the payment at the for doing the gig.
But is it funny?
Oh, that's funny actually.
See, you gotta pick and choose your spots.
I think that's a lot more funny than the fish.
The review shows are depressing. This is better. Yes,
well,
and we understand that. But you know what we consider ourselves to be is just a library, if you will, of how the show has gone from being such an amazing space to what it is today. And yeah, I agree that there is a lot of redundancy in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday shows, and I'm truly going to make it my effort to avoid doing that for going forward. It's just that it's so hard in a 3.5-hour show that they do.
Yeah.
To kind of, fly spec it and pick and choose something that might be of interest, without being repetitive. That's the problem.
Well, the problem is that the show itself is repetitive because he has no new life experiences and he doesn't take any outside, information from anybody. He does the same boring interviews that we don't even talk about because every interview is identical. It's cookie cutter. There's no way to put lipstick on that pig, but you have to document because sooner or later, the masses are going to find out that this guy is just an empty fraud who's always been jealous of these people that he's trying to be in with right now. That's all it is.
Yes, agreed. And so that's what makes it difficult. I don't know what bug I had up my ass to do like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday show. Although it's been good for us. I enjoy being with the guys and doing the show. But I do think that yes, 100% it's a lot of bit repetitive. And so what we might do maybe for going forward a little bit is we'll focus in on one topic or one aspect of the show conversation. But you guys tell me. I'd like to know in the comments section whether you think that we should focus in on one thing that happens during the show and kind of harp on it a little bit and do it as a that's what happened, or do you like it better as a review of the day's events? So I'd be really curious. Oh, I love Leona Helmsley. I really love anything Billy West.
God,
I love Mark
oh my
Schott.
God.
I love all of that. Who is Arm? He's a genius.
Oh, Ida, you're such a mensch. The sweetest woman in all of the state of Illinois. And Sterndom, yeah.
Yes, Kelsey. See what Kelsey says. It's interesting for all of us who don't listen to get a glimpse of how far it's fallen. It's interesting, and the horse updates are fun. Yeah, see, that's kind of where we were going with this whole thing and with doing the show like this, because what used to happen is we would do a week in review show, and it would be 5 hours long because there's just so many clips that you want to get to.
How about this compromise, Monique? We were talking about this at some point. We do one, and then we do another one like this. So we do 2 shows and one composite of that entire, because obviously I've said this a zillion times that we're as redundant as he is. And we listen to this show with a dog whistle looking for gotcha moments and salacious stuff and slips. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for. We got to put a moratorium on his parents and Peloton and all the shit we repeat over and over again. When your eyes roll and you just, I know you just catch yourself saying the same goddamn thing over and over again.
And you do catch yourself, because we do tend to repeat ourselves a little bit, which is sad. But
which is what he does, though. But that's
what
he does.
The show is, and that's all we can say. I know most people like the recap show, so I'm all into doing. You don't get me wrong, I'm all into doing the recap.
If they were just an hour long, it'd be really nice.
Yes, I agree with that too. So if we can check ourselves with the repetitiveness of ourselves, I mean, because that's what we do. Well, I will try and make a point of just being really, really judicious in the clip selection. Maybe it's like 5 amazing. I'm joking. Maybe like 5 things that happened during the day that day. Whatever. We'll figure.
One might say it doesn't deserve that level of attention. Daily attention. It doesn't. It might but it doesn't deserve to be harped on 3 days. But
it's also shining a light on just how absolutely terrible it is.
But they know this. No one needs us to tell them that. They know.
But yeah, there are people that don't listen
for a decade.
Don't listen at all. I mean,
but people don't listen at all. They think he's this wild man.
This puts a spotlight on how there is a lot of funny stuff in Howard's past that he'll never play again because
that's true.
He's afraid of the people the old talk. Well, what happened to this guy? What happened to that guy? He's just, it's sad because you know what? You think his second channel would just play the stuff 24 hours a day,
Nope.
But nope.
Instead, it's curated by a guy that never listened to the show.
And it's all cherry picked, and it's it's been edited to death. Yeah.
You are exactly right, Beth's principal. Howard is punishing the audience.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
Sometimes we forget. He knows what he is doing, just like when he reveals something that is only to get you guys talking while he sits back and laughs. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The fact that he even talked about the wedding or the granddaughter.
I think he's lacking self-awareness now. He's gotten senile.
He totally is lacking self-awareness.
I don't think he has a comedic mind anymore. I think he's lost that. I think he's...
Listen. You can draw a direct line between the first bit that we did with Eric the actor and how he lacked self-awareness as to that it was Howard that was bringing those 50 people to his show. It's just, you can draw a line to Beth doing that social media thing, like the lack of self-awareness that you're only on that penny saver because you're married to Howard Stern.
Period.
You're hanging out with rich people, yet you've done nothing to earn a penny. So it's like you can draw those lines, and it's not hard to make the connections.
The only time the show doesn't where it's not scripted or whatever, it's when Beefus does come on, because truth bombs get dropped on there because there's a lot of irritation, especially the last few months, that there have been little nuggets and digs that get on the air because it's Beth talking and he won't.
I don't think she'll ever get over you're an investment. I know it's not brought up anymore.
Yeah, the
100%.
She's he's called it an investment again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. Like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, so that's where we're at, and we understand some of your frustration. We understand some of you, and I don't really give a shit about you people, but that you don't like when we talk about like our personal lives and stuff like that. You just want us to get to the clips, but you know what? The show is so boring that we enjoy talking about ourselves. Sometimes.
It's not business. It's not serious. The last thing you should be taking this show or that show seriously.
Nobody
I don't take that show seriously at all.
You're not going to hear us screaming for your stupid super chats. You're not going to hear us saying that you need to go to our Patreon. Nothing's going behind a wall. It's just a stupid show. Okay, so enjoy it for what it is. Just enough with you.
Yes. Except for the Monique feet pictures, we have nothing behind our Patreon. Hint, hint.
This is true. This happens to be true. No, nobody spits on the Gunk fans, you dumb. You just know that we do this for the love of the game, and you know what? We do get bored with it ourselves sometimes, and so we just forge forward and hope that we're giving you a good show, whatever it is.
We do what we do. We appreciate you being here.
That's right. That's right.
And congratulations to Philip Rivers for baby number 10. Apparently,
what?
He's in the.
Wow!
Rivers just announced
NBA players.
His 10th child is.
I didn't know he's Catholic.
I don't know what he is, bro, but he's definitely doesn't. You know what he isn't? He's not the dude that pulls out.
Clearly.
He's very committed to that run up the middle.
All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and then we will do this again next week. Okay, yes, SFN returns. How about going into and watching some of the old stuff, showing video and comment on it? Yeah, we think about doing that. We were going to do it for the birthday show. There's a couple of videos that we definitely want to do it
Seriously, go to our site. Give us your ideas. We're more than happy to jump on anything that's, fun.
Yeah, so we can look at that for sure.
The roast stuff are great for that too.
Oh, I love the roast. Yeah, I agree. I think the roasts are some of the best
rivers of roast.
All right, guys. It's a school night at 11, and my little Dennis Swa has to get up early as usual tomorrow. So we will talk to you again sometime soon. Any ideas you have for a show that you want us to do or a video that you want us to comment on, by all means, leave it on Radio Gunk or email me at radiogunk@gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to do something like that. Okay, so we will see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forums section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.